Childhood 2 is a unique masterpiece that you can only capture in a video game. You can really only capture this in 2000s era. Cutscenes, the dialogue, the characters, the story, it's just all well done and well executed too. The gameplay has center tension of just making you always feel scared or always on your toes too. It's really damn incredible. Damn, after the credits were rolling, I want more of that. It actually got me to the franchise as well. Finished the whole trilogy immediately after it. Literally why when I saw it in the state of play and I saw the trailer for the remake, I was a little bit skeptical about it. The mileage didn't even seem right. The way how the trailer just went off, it just didn't really find it appealing. Especially when I was going on and on about that modernization, but now actually playing the remake, overall, I think it's a fine remake. It's just something that's just not for me. And I'll explain y'all why now. Let's talk about the story first. A guy named James Sutherland has received a letter from his dead wife that he claims has been died like from 3 years ago. He wanted to meet him in the town of Silent Hill. So throughout the game, you're basically meant to find her. Meet alongside different characters that have their own perspectives of why they're there in the first place. And I'll be so honest with y'all, if y'all love the way how modern movies are, you're going to love the way how this story is told. And that could be a good thing or a bad thing for you. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, it seems like they try, but at the same time, most of them just feel so generic. Most of the cutscenes they try to replicate from the original just really feels like they want to rush it so badly, and I don't know if I was ever feeling it that way, but it just doesn't feel natural or genuine in that matter. Don't get me wrong, they do have some moments with the camera angles too, but I genuinely do miss the way how the OG was for how subtle it was for its cutscenes. I love how they have such a nice flow to them. The unquote bad acting or corny acting, somewhat just not true to me, because it has so much heart and charm. Well, I found it to be perfect. There was always a sense of mystery and wonder. On the remake, it just feels like they're going for a modern Hollywood style, which is fine. It's not for me though. Anyways, I think the remake for Angela is okay. The best part about her was really the new cutscene, and that's kind of really it. I'm gonna be so honest with y'all.
Angela?
No. Please. You shouldn't be here.
Angela, it's okay.
No, don't touch me!
You do a decent job with showcasing her trauma and shit, and it's, not bad. It's, again, them deliveries just isn't hitting though.
No problem.
If I kept it, I'm not sure what I might do. No! I'm sorry! I've been bad! Please don't!
Well, I caught off Angela for some slack a little bit because some people are just doing way too much for her character anyway. It's really Maria, they just done fucked it up. Alright, first of all, this doesn't even look like a damn woman. This looks like just somebody that came out from the White Chicks. And you know what movie I'm talking about too.
That's what I'm talking about. A white girl with a black girl's ass. I'm taking that home to mama to come early this year, because you were first on my Christmas list.
This was sexualization that James wanted for Mary. Dog, yeah, you do your thing, bro. To me, she was a complete downgrade. While I can appreciate them adding some dialogue around there with the gameplay, it can get a little annoying. Especially when she says something that's incredibly obvious, too.
Trying to blind me, James?
Yes, I really am. I guess you two paid attention so far.
This place feels so empty. More than the other places we've been.
Yeah, I can definitely tell the way how it looks, obviously. I feel like I wouldn't even care so much about the actual clothes anymore until they actually mentioned it. Did they really just... You sons of a bitches, bruh. The only scene I liked from her was really the bar. We can't explore much about it. I like the attention to detail it offers. The thing from the original is that it always inspected that he always had a drinking problem. When Maria gives him the drink, pretty much says no. It's real cool. Really, I don't mind they have their moments, but it's just the emotional core for these two just doesn't land the mark at all. Something it just wants you to do, especially for the rest of the game, it just really wants you to take it so seriously. But I can't take it seriously for most of the time because the fact this nigga James doesn't give a single fuck. Can I blame him?
Something of a local saint. Patron of undying love. Hence this place.
Bro, I'm sorry.
She's not here. And why would she be? I don't even remember this place.
It's the embodiment of how I feel about Maria, and it's funny as hell. To me, the emotional moments for Maria just doesn't really hit. The time you actually have conflict with her was really the fact that she has this sassy, bitchy attitude. She could be a real professional for drama class.
Sorry. Anyway, I'm glad you're alive.
Anyway? What do you mean, anyway? I was almost killed back there. I have never been so scared in my whole life. All you care about is that dead wife.
Oh, scary! Oh, shiver my timbers! Shut up, man!
On the OG, she was really pissed off at you.
Anyway, I'm glad you're alive.
Anyway? What do you mean, anyway? You don't sound very happy to see me. I was almost killed back there. Why didn't you try to save me? All you care about is that dead wife of yours.
It's a surprise moment that's done real well. Her tone that changes so smoothly. One of my favorite scenes in the OG was the elevator. Here Meta was just chasing you. Well, I don't mind the scripted, I don't really even care. I don't know how the hell she's just somewhat behind me from this scene. It's the personalist cutscene in this remake so far. Damn. I don't know, man. The stakes are just not even high for this one. It just feels real hollow, especially for the original where she was screaming top of her lungs. Emotion to that. When you see her again, it just feels like she's just writing a script rather than actually letting the words flow and having a distinct type of personality.
Got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else?
Yeah.
I'm not your Mary.
So you...
But you know what, whatever. Maybe the story is not for me. But I'll admit though, the second half is really starts to pick up. Most of the scenes I actually do prefer to the original. Yeah, crazy, right? Nah, there's something about that jukebox. I can't. Megalodeme for not only once, but twice. Brings me chills down my spine. And the thing is, never feels pandering or forced. It has such a realistic reaction of him remembering about his wife. To me, the remake does a really great job of him reflecting on what's going on around him. Self-reflections to me are the best part. Oh my god, no, I actually like a cutscene, bro. Hold on. Oh my god, everybody. Yo, my fault, yo, everybody actually like it, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. Eddie and Laura just being fine. The whole ending with the Mary letter situation, it's alright. It's fine. It's kind of obvious y'all can tell me that the story for me is a mixed bag. There is this one element that made me just save it for the rest of the game in general. The gameplay. I feel like to me, this is all I was ever asking for this remake. Learning more about its history while adding some new elements to it. And they did a fair, decent job of doing it. I don't know, I've always loved to listen to the radio, Three Patience, and just, I don't know, so a little glimpse of a little history to the story. It's just pretty damn amazing. I don't know, maybe because I'm just a whole sucker punch when it goes to environmental storytelling. Always optional if you ever feel like it, but it also adds a lot more to the story. That is one thing I will admit that I'll give the over-the-shoulder camera some credit. While somewhat being asked though. It's perfect. And I don't want to talk more about the whole lore and shit, but I'd rather y'all just experience it for yourselves. It does make the world building though feel alive. But damn, I wish I could explore more of it if, you know, maybe the teensy back of my mind kind of did, fucked it up for me a little bit. I can't really spell the words. Maybe because these enemies are my damn way. Oh, I gotta talk about the actual... I wish I could... Look, I understand why people would prefer this over the original. I get it in every single sense, you know what I'm saying? It was slow, clunky, it was easy, not that much challenging. I get that. But fuck, I actually prefer that over than this. Don't get me wrong, it does push to the game's systems with the whole basic things of what survival horror has to do. Oh, and very rare ammo, so you're always constantly on your toes, which is again amazing. But it just feels like it just went back to Resident Evil and just looked what made it so great and then made it so half-assed. Cause it is the modern gaming and that's just how cameras are supposed to be, rather than giving you any kind of attention. And yeah, I did say that because this game to me is not that scary. Oh yes, the enemies do caught me off guard. I'm not the most perfect person in the world. Comes down to the problem of, yes, the over-the-shoulder camera.
Especially the camera angle. I'm pressed over the shoulder. Speaking of Silent Hill 2 in a new way. Remake, not a remaster. OG Silent Hill 2 has fixed camera angles like the OG Resident Evil games. It was inspired them and it's gonna be similar no matter what.
Because it doesn't work in a Silent Hill game. Because the atmosphere of world building and storytelling, and plus cinematography, it really did help it out. I understand inspiration from the OG games, I feel that. And trying to copy it from the Resident Evil remake, it never works because guess what? Resident Evil was actually focused on the action-oriented side, and was actually fun. Deeper mechanics. It's understandably for the original Silent Hill 2, enemies were limited so they had to spread it thinly. And it works effectively that way, because at least it wasn't bullshit and actually was straight to the point. You don't have to fight every single enemy. They weren't always, again, the main focus. On the remake, it's just pandering it down your head that, yo, you gotta deal with this over-the-shoulder camera, and it's action, I guess, so you might as well fight these enemies right now, you dirty monkey. I swear on my soul, I may want to turn this shit off so quick. Since the game has a lack of any enemy variety, no sense of any progression for the combat at all. It's not even just in survival horrors in terms, it's just in modern games in general, and they wonder why I can't finish some of these shits, bro. It will possibly tick me off and think it's a waste of time as just find the same enemies over and over and over again, and somewhat find that to be fun, I guess. I don't know. Exactly why I rush most games, because I don't give a damn, because there's no sense of any danger or any risk, where it feels like a chore rather than actually having fun. Last thing about me, I actually like simplicity when it goes to combat. All the favorite games I play are action oriented, and they have some simple stuff in them, but damn, its execution for all of them is really damn fantastic. The Sekiro, the sword fighting, it's always, yeah, it's basic, but damn, it actually feels like you are that nigga, bro. Literally took the basic sword fighting and put them to the max for how much the enemy variety actually does elevate the combat. As for Silent Hill 2, it just feels like, yo, this looks mad pretty, but oh shit, there's no point because enemies are in my way, so let me just kill them for the 1000th time. What made the prison map a living hell? There's the main doors you gotta open, and yes, it does look pretty, but and also the game's problem with this overuse of darkness. And I understand it does bring up a really great job of you using the flashlight and stuff, but doing a little bit too much, rather than just make it a little bit more brighter, you know what I'm saying? For those enemies, I just kept groaning it, because this is just not my kind of thing. And it actually makes me a little bit more skeptical to replay this game in general, because I just want to get this over with. Only best thing about the combat in my way is it only works out for the actual boss fights, and the boss fights are the best thing about the combat. Pyramid Head was pretty good. Abstract Daddy, final boss. Eddie was by far the best. I'm not gonna lie, he was the king. He felt like a literal gunslinger shooting that shit. Does it actually focus on a one-on-one like that? Rather than adding multiple enemies to pad out the runtime, but it's fine though. I think to me the best locations were definitely the labyrinth and the hotel. Yeah, the labyrinth, I mean, it was creative, you know what I'm saying? Like there was little maze-like structure. But I do gotta appreciate the hotel because it was such a huge relief. It's literally what I just wanted from the rest of the game. I just wanted it to barely have that much enemies, but everything with the whole puzzles, the way how the world building is told through the stories, it's everything packaged together, and I actually was eager to find out what was going around for the rooms. The enemies are actually well placed. Not only that, Lakeview Hotel just looks so beautiful. All the aftermath of the whole changes just doesn't really hit. At least they tried. I can't even say the same thing about its ending, because that's really all I gotta say about it. Oh shit. Here we go. Silent Hill 2 Remake is a beautiful mess. While it is not scary, it is one of the best looking games on the PS5 or PC. World building, the attention to detail in the creatures, environmental storytelling is the beauty and heart of what makes a Silent Hill game so good. And they really nailed it for that. Damn, there's just some things I can't stand. The combat, the half-baked story. Yeah, obviously it is there, but it has the lack of heart and soul what made the original so unique. It's cookie cutter and it's very underwhelming for me. It's just something that's just not really for my kind of industry, how I view storytelling. And look, it's not because of this.
Okay. I think they improved it, it's okay, but
I just feel like you don't like it because it's new.
I mean, I can care less. You have the new voice acting and the new motion capture. None of it's gonna matter if everybody has a Netflix Hollywood type of movements that are boring as hell. But it's all good though. Just give me a feeling, slight expression, just something, but no. All I got was just nothing. I didn't even mention the worst part about it in general with the game.
I get it. It understands for him. Oh god. Oh god. Oh sh. Oh god.
The performance, my god, it's so bad. This is only why I didn't even stream for the rest of the couple of days I was playing the game, and I was end up recording it manually just like that. I mean, it got some better quality anyway, but still though, they ruined the experience a lot. Here's the thing, I'd rather just keep it real with you or just be dead ass than just somebody just gives it a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10 blindly and just has a dead expression on their face, viewing it for how it is. Here's the thing, just because from my review I didn't like it as much as everybody else does, doesn't mean you can. You know what I'm saying? At least you enjoy it and actually respect it. While again, I don't mind when people enjoy it, but to the point of being the standard of how Silent Hill is, yeah, I'm good. I don't really even care like this anymore. I know I'm gonna get a lot of backlash from this video anyway, and that's all good though. But despite of everything of how much I hate about the game, it's actually not even a bad remake. I actually do prefer it over Resident Evil 3 Remake. Despite the changes, there actually is no cut content, and I actually think it's somewhat replayable. They do fix some of the issues, you may never know. It's some of those type of games that I'm really bored at. I would try to honestly replay and like that. You can obviously tell they somewhat cared for the game. There are some aspects that truly do shine, but I gotta call it out for things that I just generally don't really personally prefer. You know what, to end things off, I actually can't even blame certain people for not trying it out. You know, something like RE remakes, but anyways.
Nobody who's seen the 1989 Little Mermaid cartoon would claim to have an understanding of the 1837 fairy tale. Yet today, remakes do seem to be sold as a way to catch up on something missed. So if you play SH2 Remake, don't kid yourself into thinking you've experienced Silent Hill 2. If that statement sounds at all offensive, I'm not sorry, because it's just a statement of fact.
You know what? He's not wrong though. If it's gonna end up with the over-the-shoulder camera and etc. stuff like that, then I'm good. I'd just play the OGs. Anyways, it's nice talking to y'all. Here we go. Bye-bye. Oh, well, they actually care. And, if I see over-the-shoulder camera, I'm not gonna care. Anyways, see y'all. Bye-bye. And that's why I see it as like more of like a, like I said, I don't mind just like change or whatever. I don't really even mind it. I think it's all about just appreciating it for what it is. And that's why I say, like, for me, I think y'all can at least try it and see how Silent Hill 2 sort of kind of is, but I still see the way how, like, the original still can hold up, you feel me? Like, shoot.